Hello everybody and welcome back to another video with the Lecture Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, I'm coming through serving y'all with a huge reminder that I just need y'all to keep in y'all's minds, because when you are consciously manifesting what you want, when you are being that person within the law of assumption, you know, standing on top of business with your desires, you know that you want what you want because you deserve these things. I want y'all to remember that no matter what you go through, no matter what it appears to be, you know, if you're affirming and you end up spiraling, if you see something in your 3D and you end up spiraling, which you honestly could never do regardless, because any kind of spiral is just you freaking out momentarily because you think that things are not coming together for you, but you know that they are regardless, because this is your life, your reality, your everything, you're in control, you're very empowered, so you have no fear here to keep you from assuming the best out of everything that you want. But like I said, with that being stated, I'm gonna tell you right now today, what I'm coming through to let y'all know is that y'all are always so back. Y'all are never ever over under any regard ever. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is very important for y'all to take with you, because at the end of the day, at the end of the finish line, when you get to where it is that you are manifesting to be, I want you all to remember that it is very important to remember that throughout the process of you manifesting what you want, which even then, you manifesting what you want is immediate. Like, it's in the moment, it's just happening right here, regardless of what you think or what you may say to yourself. Everything that you desire and everything that you are deciding on while you are manifesting what you want has all manifested for you already within the 4D, which, if you don't know, the 4D is basically the fourth dimension. It's the dimension above the one that we're in right now, which is the 3D, the physical reality. In the 4D, everything that you imagine, everything that you say is alive, true, basically everything that's soulful for yourself have all come together for you in the 4D already. So if you claim, for example, that you have a whole bunch of money, and even if you don't physically see it yet, because you're claiming that you do have a whole bunch of money, you're going to see that because it has already manifested in the 4D. So you will end up seeing that physically, because again, in the spiritual realm, which is everything that we are right here, you know, there's no separation. You're still one with that whole dimension, with all of the dimensions, because you are you know, like you're a soul within a body. So of course, everything that you're stating is already done. But yes, like I stated, everything in the 4D would have already been done and manifested for you anyway. So all you need to do is to just continue on persisting. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what it is that you're stating being your one and only true reality, and so it will be, because that's the only thing that you have set down in your highest favor, because you said so, and that's it. Now, I want y'all to understand that because you are so back, it was never over to begin with, okay? The whole thing with this is that oftentimes when people are manifesting what they want, sometimes, and I know this from my own experience, and I'm really just coming through with this video because from my own experience, I went through so many things, like so many ups and downs with me manifesting what I want, in regards to me being utterly stressed out in so many different freaking ways. And I remember that there were plenty of times that I really thought that what I was manifesting was not going to come to life for me, that it was not working out, that it was just not manifesting, basically because I assumed that that one moment of spiraling that I had, where maybe I freaked out for 10 minutes or for a whole day or whatever, you know, that's the whole thing. It's like things around you, you may feel triggered by things that you see, things that you feel, things that you're told, whatever, and it can get to you. But within all of those moments that I had, I still always ended up getting exactly what I wanted. So why sit here and let it be that much harder for yourself to feel as though you do have what you want, you know, telling yourself that it's so over, when you could always just be immediately so back. And that's the whole thing with spiraling, is that even when you spiral, even when it feels like it is honestly so over, because there's plenty of moments that, again, I've been through where I felt to myself like, damn, this can't go on any further, you know, I can't get what I want now because of what I stated. The whole thing now is that because I had confidence in myself regardless of how I felt in that moment, you know, you having an emotional reaction, you feeling upset, those are all things that are okay for you to experience. But still, regardless of those things, you have to know in your heart and in your soul that everything is still, again, coming together for you, because this is your life, your reality, and everything that you're placing down on your table to manifest for you one way or another. All right, so even when you are spiraling, which you never do again, but please remember for yourselves, you have to pick yourself up right where you place yourself down, because even within those 5 minutes of you freaking out, quote unquote, just understand that it doesn't have to be the end of the road just because it feels like it is in that moment. You can always choose to pick it back up where you left it off, no matter what, no matter when, no matter anything, honestly, no matter how the case went down. Anything that you think is a limiting factor that's keeping you from manifesting what you want is definitely not, because they're just not, simply because you have claimed that they are not. And that is how easy it is for you to manifest what you want with ease. It's when you understand that, yeah, you know what, everything is coming together for me anyway, because no matter what it looks like on the surface, no matter how I feel, and no matter what I fear, everything is still aligning for me because this is my world, my reality, and I honestly just have that much control over myself in this very way. Like, you have that much control over your reality in all ways, shapes, and forms. And the more that you're in touch with this reality for yourself, mentally speaking, is the more that you will be manifesting in favor of the Most High that efficiently, like very quickly, very easily. It's going to be very, very, very simple and rapid for you to get everything that you want, because instead of you punishing yourself by telling yourself that because you freaked out for 10 minutes or whatever, even again, you know, for a day, for a week, whatever, that you think it's the end of the line, it's not the end of the line until you claim that it is. And you even having that extra time after that, where you're telling yourself that you really did mess things up or whatever, which is never true again to begin with, you could be picking yourself right back up in those moments anyway. So it doesn't again have to be the end of the line until you say that it is. It can always be that, yeah, you know what, I felt that way yesterday, but today I am that much more empowered within myself because I know exactly what I'm doing for myself, because that's what you deserve to be experiencing, honestly, at all times. And even regardless of the way that you may be feeling, you know, you can be sad, you can feel what you feel. If something happened with a desire that you feel like, oh, what's happening here, whatever, you know, it's understandable for you to feel the way that you feel, but you should not let that be enough to stop you in a reality where you are so powerful, because you are literally the Most High, and you have so much energy placed into your reality to really focus on things just coming together for you one way or another. And I will honestly say that from my own experiences in the past, the thing is that I had plenty of moments, like I stated to you guys, with the law of assumption, and even before I knew about it, when I didn't even realize that I was manifesting things around me, is that I would have moments where I would think that, you know, things were honestly so over. I would just assume that, okay, well, you know, I was really upset about this thing, and I feel like I was upset enough for everything to fall apart, so I might as well just stay there with that energy. And I always ended up realizing for myself that regardless of the way that I was feeling throughout that time, that I still had all the energy and power in the world to pick it back up where I dropped it off, because even then things would still come together for me one way or another. And the reason that things would still come together for me one way or another with my desires, with things that I didn't again know that I was manifesting back way back when I didn't know about the law of assumption, things would still end up manifesting for me in a way that was very, very blessing, like to me, you know, it felt like an enormous blessing to be surrounded by so many things that would come together for me anyway. So why would I take all that extra time in between, you know, the month that I had of me suffering within myself, thinking that it was also over or whatever? Why would I take all that extra time for me to pity myself, basically self-pity, victimize myself, make myself feel like I couldn't do what I wanted to do, when I could just stand up and understand that there's really nothing here that could stop me? Because anyway, no matter how long I'm upset for, or no matter how drastic my mind goes, like the lengths that my mind would go to think that things were so over, I would still always get what I want. So why take that extra time to really just sit there with that energy when I could be empowering myself in my very highest favor, just because I know that I'm just that powerful within myself anyway? That's exactly why I say to you all that we're always so back anyway, because there is no so over to begin with. It's always okay for you to take a break where you need to. You know, if you feel overwhelmed and you feel like, okay, you know, I've been affirming and persisting and I feel like I don't feel in tune with this, which is understandable even then, but you still should remember, even in those cases, that even if, you know, you feel like, oh, I'm affirming and persisting and things aren't coming together for me, that's really never the case scenario. Honestly, if you do feel like that and you are affirming and persisting and you're not seeing movement at all, it may have a lot to do with the way that you're perceiving yourself, your reality, your self-concept, different factors like that you should definitely work on. But I'm telling you guys right now that the second that you get that self-concept up to where it needs to be, you're going to see everything much differently within your reality, exactly as you're claiming that it's supposed to be for somebody as powerful as yourself. All right, so there's no need for the extra bullshit in between. Honestly, I'm just trying to save y'all some time for yourselves, even though I don't believe in time at all. I just feel like that's still something that you can definitely use to your advantage. So why sit there and make it that much harder for yourself to understand the concept of you're gonna get what you want anyway? Make it an easy ride for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to really just shortcut yourself into you getting what you want anyway. Your desires as quickly as you claim that you have them, you manifesting what you want at the blink of your eye, everything else that you're saying that you do have. I want all of these things to be something that's very easy for you to just know that you have them, and for you to just keep it very simple for yourself. And it really takes nothing other than your self-concept and your belief in yourself to understand that it doesn't have to be any other way than just you believing in yourself and just you trusting in the way of the world anyway, you know? So I feel like for yourselves, guys, while you are affirming, persisting, stating what it is that you want, writing it down, visualizing all the ways and methods that you could manifest what you want, the biggest thing that I want y'all to take with you, and I want y'all to remember, that success is guaranteed anyway. Okay, so no matter which way way you want to go down, no matter which route you want to go, whether it's something that best suits you or makes you feel like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever, this is so complicated, or whatever, understand success is still guaranteed. So you may as well take that easy route for yourself to just understand that there's really no hassle in between, and I don't have to self-punish for any of these reasons. Like, you don't have to sit here and make it out to be something that's like unbelievably drastically painful. It's not that hard, it's not that difficult, and it really does not have to be that way, especially with your permission for you to stand on business always, you know? And something I have learned for myself throughout my life when it comes down to this mindset as well is that, yeah, I've genuinely have realized throughout my life that I could either make it something very easy for me to get what I want, or I can make it very difficult, but anyway, I'm still gonna get what I want. So I may as well take the easy route there, okay? And you know, you can have, again, your moments where you feel upset. Feel how you feel. No one's gonna tell you that you can't feel how you feel. The only thing that I ask of you though, and that you should be telling yourself as well, if or when you do go through these things where you feel upset or you feel emotional, you react based on something you see in the 3D, is that you just don't give up on yourself, and you understand that you're working with yourself to get what you want one way or another. You know, there's never a good reason for y'all to settle. I will never ever ever be okay with y'all settling for anything, honestly. Like, I'll never sit here and be like, you know what, yeah, go for the second best thing. I don't think so. It's the thing that you want or more. Like, seriously, it's never in between. It's always going to be exactly what you're saying that it is, and if not better, dead ass, because there's just no leveling down from there. There's no such thing as you not getting what you want, because in this reality you always get what you want, and especially with that, with the ease that you deserve to be experiencing while you're manifesting what you want. And as you can see, that's obviously something that you deserve to have implemented within you, permanently speaking, as you continue on throughout life, getting what you want over and over and over again, because that is just the way, again, that it is supposed to be for somebody like yourself. And the quicker that you really integrate this mindset into your reality, you're like, okay, yeah, my self-concept on 111, I know exactly what I deserve, and there's no reason for me to be acting like shit's over. It's not over until I say it's over. And even then, if you say it's over, you can always decide that it's not over, just like that. You will always get what you want. You will always get what you want, and it will always be very easy for you to see that, yeah, you can actually always get exactly what you want. You know, you're always in control, my love, seriously. Like, I'm stating it to you all. This is very important for y'all to take with you. This is just the mindset that you got to take with you at the end of each and every single freaking day, because babe, like, you got a whole life to live. You got a lot of things to manifest. You got a lot of things to do. You feel me? Like, there's so many things in this reality that you're meant to be blessing from the inside out, from top to bottom, left and right. All of these things are meant to be blessed by you because of your blessed mindset, and that right there is also accompanied by the fact that you just keep on going strong. Don't give up on yourself. Believe in your strength, because you have a lot of that, especially mentally speaking, baby. Like, physically, yeah, you're on 110, you're definitely very strong, but mentally, my god, you're working it out. And that's exactly what I want to see for each and every single one of y'all, because no matter what the case may be, I just believe in y'all so freaking much, to the extent of y'all knowing that there's no way that you could not get what you want, because there's literally no way that y'all could not get what you want. It's always going to be what you say, if not more, always. I promise y'all that. And no matter how many times you think that it's so over, it will always be so back, because y'all will always be right there with exactly what you're saying is yours, and that's it, okay? So claim that with your chest, know that with your heart, remember that with your brain, for real, with your mind, with everything, and remember everything that I'm stating to you guys always. It doesn't have to be the end of the line. And honestly, if you're watching this and you feel like, okay, yeah, I feel like I've reached that point, you know, like, it's so over for me, but no, you know, because you're watching this video, that it's so back, and y'all are already so back and have always been so back, because you're claiming that with your heart, soul, mind, and chest, everything in between, okay? Y'all already know what the tea is, and yes, you guys absolutely freaking do. I've told y'all time and time again, I'm gonna keep on telling y'all, it's not gonna end here. Y'all already know, like, it's gonna keep on going in this way. But the only thing, again, that I ask of y'all is that y'all apply this mindset. And even if you're afraid right now and you don't know what to do for you to really implement this for yourself, just remember what you know right now, and understand that you can always start over wherever you would like to, okay? It's never the end of the road, ever. Even after you pass away, like, you're still a soul and you still got a mission to do. Like, things are never over from here, dead ass. And the quicker that you take advantage of that fact is the quicker that you will get everything that you want plus more, because you're just that in control of your reality, of yourself, and of everything that you're doing for you, because that's what you deserve. And so it always is, guys. It always is. And with that being said, guys, thank y'all very much for watching today, as that's basically it. I'm gonna tell y'all dead ass, please continue to do exactly what you know you should be doing, and to believe in yourself in the way that you know that you can, because there are no excuses, and there's nothing that you can tell me that will make me think, oh yeah, you know what, it's all right, just fuck it, it's over, it's so over. I'm gonna let you stay with that, because that's what you deserve. deserve to be experiencing. I don't think so, because I would never believe that for any of y'all, no matter what it is that's going on in your lives, no matter what it is that you're facing, no matter what it is that you think that you can't get over or pass, or oh my god, I'm really not capable. Yes, you freaking are. You will always be so capable. You are always so empowered, and you are always doing exactly what you need to be doing to live your very best life, to manifest your very best things, and to have everything your way, one way or another, guys. You're always so back exactly where you say that you are, and even then, even if you don't know that you are, I'm telling y'all that you are, and regardless, your soul still knows that you are. So even if your ego's like it's so over, your soul said, nah baby, we have always been so back. And that's on you being born within this reality. The second that you were born, you were so back. Okay, just like that, guys, just like freaking that. All right then, so with that being said, I will see y'all next Thursday for another video. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I love y'all so freaking much, so unbelievably much. Thank you guys for listening, and continue to apply this within your realities as it is, because it's very important and it is very true for each and every single one of us. So it absolutely freaking is, period. All right then, my love, God bless y'all again. Please take care, everyone. Bye. Fear has absolutely no room or factor or way to make you feel like, yeah, you know what, it's over. No, it's not, baby. You are always so freaking back, exactly like it said, just like that. And as simple as I am claiming it, it is actually that simple. It doesn't have to be a crazy procedure where you think to yourself that, okay, yeah, you know what, I really suffered so much here, so I gotta stay there with it. You never have to stay anywhere that you do not want to belong in. Okay, seriously, guys, that's the best thing about you being a human being, is that you're not a tree, bitch. Move, okay? You have way too much power, way too much responsibility, and way too much everything in this reality for y'all to be acting like there are no options. There is always an option. There's always a way around something. There's actually, yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, listen to that exactly as it's stated, because it's seriously so true. Where there is a will, there will always be a way. So why not make it the best for yourself, for you to just know, you know what, yeah, I can honestly pick this back up wherever I would like to. Like, keep on affirming with those affirmations. Pick it back up where you feel like you've left it off, because you never did in the first place. It's all an illusion. But you know what, even when you don't know how, just know that they will, and it's all because of your intention alone, that things will just magically come together for you one way or another. There's really nothing for you to worry about, really nothing for you to stress out over. Just understand, and please remember that everything is always coming together for you anyway. And just honestly, the quicker that you're on board with that for yourself, you're on your own side, your own team, is the quicker that you're going to see movement manifest in that highest favor, because again, you're claiming that for yourself, and so you always will. You know, it's never so over, baby. We are always so back, and yes, we most certainly are. Always have been, always will be, and that is just on everything, period, my love. Seriously, it's so true. Listen to that, remember that, and never ever forget that. All right then, my love, may God bless y'all always again. Please take care, everyone. Thank y'all for everything. Love y'all so very much. Y'all got this in the bag. Yes, the freak you do. Keep on doing what you're doing, and so it is. God bless. Bye.